Word 2013 is a powerful word processing program. You can use it to create documents, resumes, newsletters, and just about anything else you can imagine. When you open Word, there's a good chance you'll be taken to the Start screen first. From here, you can access recent documents or create something new, either from scratch or from a template. In this example, we'll click Blank Document. Next, you might want to take a minute to explore the interface and make sure you know your way around. Why don't we begin with the ribbon, which is the collection of tools and features at the top of the screen. The ribbon is divided into tabs like Design, Insert, and Home, so you can easily find what you're looking for. There are also commands on each tab that have been organized into groups. For example, if you look closely at the font group, you'll find it has everything you need to work with text, including options like bold, italics, font color, and size. Some groups even have an arrow in the bottom right corner that you can click to view even more commands. If you ever feel like the ribbon is taking up too much space, you can always hide or minimize it. All you have to do is click the arrow in the upper right corner, then choose the option you want. Also in the upper right corner is a place where you can access your Microsoft account. Here you can update your photo, manage your account settings, or switch to a different account altogether. You can even customize your copy of Word to make certain commands more convenient. Take the Quick Access toolbar in the upper left corner. This area gives you access to frequently used commands like save and undo, no matter where you are in the ribbon. To add more commands, just click the tiny arrow next to the toolbar, then choose the ones you want. I'm going to add New and also Quick Print because I use both of these commands pretty frequently. Now let's take a look at the work area itself. That's the space in the center where you'll actually create and edit documents. In this example, I've opened a report that I'm working on. At the top and to the left, you should see two small rulers. These make it easier to adjust your document and control the layout of your text. To show or hide the rulers, go to the View tab, then check or uncheck the box depending on your preferences. In the bottom right corner, you'll find a few more tools that let you change the way your document is displayed. Here's what they look like up close. To zoom in or out, click and drag the zoom control. The number next to the slider will tell you what the zoom percentage is. You can also switch between different document views using these three icons. Read mode opens the document full screen. This view is great for reading large amounts of text or simply reviewing your work. Print layout is the default. It shows you what the document will look like on the printed page. Web layout displays the document as a web page. This can be useful if you're actually using Word to publish content to the web. Last but not least, I'd like to give you a quick tour of the Backstage view. You can get there by clicking the File tab. Just look for it on the far left of the ribbon. Here you can access all kinds of information related to your current document and more. This includes commands like New, Open, Save, and Print. All you have to do is click an item, and it'll open in the right pane. This makes it easy to find what you're looking for and review your options all in one place. That covers the basics of Word 2013. Now that you're comfortable with the interface, including the Backstage view, the ribbon, and the work area, you're ready to start your first document. In Word, most new projects begin the same way, with creating or opening a new blank document. All you have to do is go to the Backstage view and choose New. If you prefer to start from scratch, go ahead and click the thumbnail that says Blank Document. And you can get straight to work. But you can also start with a template. You'll find them in the very same place in the Backstage view. A template is a file that comes with its own design and sometimes placeholders for your content. They make it easy to create professional-looking documents without a lot of time and effort. You can browse the ones you see here, or you can search for something specific. If you see a template you like, just click to view a preview, then click the Create button. Opening an existing document is also very easy. Again, you'll want to go to the Backstage view, but this time click Open in the left pane. If the document you're looking for is something you've worked on recently, it might be listed under Recent Documents. In fact, you can pin certain documents here so you always have access to your most frequently used files. All you have to do is mouse over the file, then click the Pushpin icon. To unpin it, click the icon again. You can pin as many documents as you want. If the file you're looking for hasn't been opened recently, just look to the other options. For example, under SkyDrive, you can access files that are saved online to your SkyDrive account. Under Computer, you can access files that are saved locally. All you have to do is click Browse, then select the document you want. When you're ready, click Open, and the document will appear. Now you know how to create and open documents in Word 2013. It's important to save your work frequently, in case Word or your computer shuts down unexpectedly. But there's more than one way to save in Word 2013. You can also save and share your documents online, so you can collaborate with other SkyDrive users. We'll take a look at the regular save command first. You'll find it on the Quick Access toolbar. Just click, and if it's a new document, you'll be taken to the Backstage view. Here you can save the document to SkyDrive or your computer. In this example, we're going to choose Computer. Then click Browse to choose a location. Next, enter a file name for the document, and click Save when you're done. Now you can save anytime as you continue to work. All you have to do is click the Save command on the Quick Access toolbar again. If you want to save a different version, maybe in a different location or with a different file name, you can go to Save As in the Backstage view and follow the same steps. As you can see, the selection defaults to SkyDrive. If you primarily save documents to your computer, you might want to change the default setting so Computer is always selected. To do this, click Options in the Backstage view. Then click Save in the left pane, and check the box that says Save to Computer by default. When you're done, click OK to close the dialog box. If you ever forget to save, or if Word crashes while you're working, not to worry. The Auto Recover feature saves a backup copy of your document automatically. To recover a file that was lost without saving, all you have to do is reopen Word. The Document Recovery pane should appear on the left. Here you can access any auto-saved versions of the file. By default, Word auto-saves every 10 minutes, so if you're working on something for less than 10 minutes, you may not be able to use this feature. Next, I'd like to show you how to export your file to an alternative file type. You can access your options in the Backstage view under Export. PDF is a good choice if you need to send a file to someone who doesn't have Word. This format will make it possible for them to view but not edit the document using a free program that anyone can download. Under Change File Type, you can access several other formats depending on what you need. For example, if the person you're sharing with has Word, but it's Word 2003 or earlier, you'll need to send them a 97 to 2003 document instead. Finally, let's take a look at more ways that you can share by going to Share in the Backstage view. Here your choices will vary depending on whether or not the file is saved to your SkyDrive account. No matter what, you should see basic options like Email, Present Online, and Post to Blog. If the document is saved to SkyDrive, you can do even more. For example, you can share it online and invite specific people to collaborate with you. This lets you work on the exact same file with friends, coworkers, and other SkyDrive users so you don't have to keep track of multiple versions or pass the document back and forth. Alternatively, you can get a link that you can share any way you want, or you can post the file directly to a social networking site. But it's generally best to invite specific people, unless you have a file that needs to be seen or edited by a much wider audience. How you choose to save and share in Word 2013 is up to you. It just depends on the document. With so many options, you should be able to accomplish exactly what you need, whether it's exporting your file as a PDF or sharing it online. The foundation of text in Word 2013 is simple. Just click where you want your text and type. You can use the spacebar on your keyboard to add spaces, and if you want to start a new line, just press Enter. If you make a mistake like I did, that's okay. You can press backspace or delete to fix it. And now we're all set. There may come a time when you need to work with text that's already in your document, maybe to copy and paste it or to move it to a different location. To do that, you need to know how to select text first. The text I'd like to select is the business name, H2O. You can see it here at the top of the list. Just click, hold, and drag your mouse over the text, then let go. See how it's highlighted gray? That means the text is selected. And this little box is the hover toolbar, which gives you easy access to formatting options like font color, size, and more. Let's try copy and paste now that we have our text selected. Just click the copy command on the ribbon, choose where you want the text to go, then click paste. You can also get to these commands by right-clicking in the document. For example, to cut and paste, start by selecting your text, then right-click and choose Cut. The original text will disappear, and now we can paste it anywhere we want by right-clicking again. Paste options determine how the text is going to look, ranging from exactly like the original to the same text but without any formatting. I'm going to keep the formatting because I like the way it looks with each item on the list. If you want to move a selection of text from one place to another, you can use the drag and drop method. Let's skip to the bottom of the document so I can show you how it works. First, select the text you want to move. Now click, hold, and drag where you want it to go. You may need to do some rearranging to make sure it ends up the way you want. Finally, in a long document like this, I sometimes have trouble finding a specific word or phrase that I know is in there somewhere. The Find feature can help by searching the document for you. Click the Find command on the ribbon, then type the word or phrase you're looking for. The results will show up in the left pane and will also be highlighted yellow. At times, you may find that you've made a mistake throughout your document or you need to swap a certain word or phrase for another. For that, you can use the Replace command instead. I actually need to change the month on these specials from February to March. Now when you're ready, click Find Next in the dialog box, then click Replace. Replace All can save you even more time by changing every instance in the document automatically. Now you know the basics, including cut, copy, and paste, drag and drop, and find and replace. Everything you need to work with text in Word 2013. Printing documents in Word 2013 is easy. You'll find everything you need in the Backstage view, under Print. As you can see, the print pane offers a list of options and a preview of the document on the right. You can use the controls below the preview to zoom in and out or cycle between different pages. Now, you could just enter the number of copies you want and click the Print button right away. But if you want more control over the finished product, you might want to take a look at the options below. For example, you can select a different printer if you're connected to more than one. You can also choose a custom page range if you're working with a multi-page document and you only want to print part of it. Just enter the pages you want, separating each entry with a comma. Next, choose whether to print on one side of the paper or both sides. Your options may vary depending on your printer's capabilities. Here's another option that may be important to you if you're printing a multi-page document. If you're doing more than one copy, make sure Collated is selected and each copy will be printed in order. Next, you can review options that have to do with page layout, including orientation, paper size, and margins. If you need to make any adjustments, just click, then make your selection from the menu. Word also gives you the option of printing more than one page on a single sheet of paper. This can be helpful in some cases, but take note that the text will become harder and harder to read the more pages you select. When you're ready, go ahead and click the Print button. Remember, you'll find it at the very top of the print pane. Now you just have to wait for your document to finish printing.